There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Hey spoops, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can achieve this Dorothy makeup and wig tutorial from The Wizard of Oz. Before we get started, I do want to say a big thank you to HalloweenCostumes.com, who was wonderful enough to sponsor me this costume. This video is not sponsored, however, I did create some sponsored content for them over on my Instagram and my TikTok if you guys would like to check it out. But I'm still just so grateful for them to be sending me this costume and sending me some of their amazing costume pieces, so definitely make sure you guys check them out. I also have an affiliate link for you guys to shop as well. I also want to give another disclaimer that I have still yet to see The Wizard of Oz. I never watched it as a kid because apparently my mom was afraid of like the flying monkeys, so we just never watched it, and plus I had heard that it was in black and white, and so me being a kid I was like, ew, no, no. However, I am very obsessed with Wicked, so I deserve some brownie points for that. So anyways, with that being said, if you guys are interested in seeing how you can turn yourself into Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, then just keep watching. Hey spoops, so to start off, I'm going to be showing you how you can style your own Dorothy wig. I'm going to be starting off by sectioning my wig into two sides. She does have a center part, so I'm going to be trying to make the part as center as possible before going ahead and starting off with one side, and we're going to be going ahead and doing a little bit of a French braid on this side, which is where you start off with the 3 strands, and then each outer section you cross over, adding a little bit more hair to it as you go. And then once I get just below my ear and my chin, I'm just going to go ahead and tie that off using a little black rubber band. And once that side is complete, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next side, doing the exact same thing, taking these 3 strands of hair, starting to cross them one over the other, and then starting to add a little bit more hair on the sides as you go, and then once again tying that off just below your ear. I'm then going to be taking some bobby pins and just pinning some pieces of hair in place to help accentuate the look a little bit more before setting this with some hairspray. And then I'm going to be taking these 2 cute little ribbons that I got with the costume, and I'm just going to be tying that right over top of the black rubber bands. And that is how you can style your very own Dorothy wig. Next, we're going to be moving on to makeup, where I'm first going to be starting off by popping in some brown contact lenses before taking my Pixi Beauty Rose Plus Essence Oil and applying this all over my face. I'm then going to be taking my Fenty Skin Sunscreen and applying this over my face as well to help moisturize it. And then to prime my face, I'm going to be taking my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer, applying this all over my face, and then lastly taking my Pixi Rose Plus Radiant Perfector and applying this over my face to help brighten it and give my foundation a little bit more of a luminous glow. Speaking of a luminous glow, I'm going to be taking my MAC Strobe Cream and just applying this to my cheekbones to help brighten them before going into my Becca Cosmetics Under Eye Highlighter and applying this under my eyes to help brighten and conceal those dark circles. And then to help with this, I'm also going to be going into my Milani Supercharged Concealer in 120 Peach and also applying this under my eyes to help conceal my dark circles a little bit more. For my foundation, I'm going to be taking my Rare Beauty foundation in the color 210N and applying this all over my face before making sure to go ahead and slightly blending this out to try and give it as much of a natural finish as possible. For my contour, I'm going to be taking my Buckle Bunny Beauty Cream to Powder Foundation in Mocha, and I'm going to be using this as my cream contour, and I'm going to be applying this to the areas that I want to help define. So this is going to be my cheekbones, my jawline, and my forehead. To highlight my face, I'm going to be taking my Makeup Revolution Concealer, and I'm going to be applying this to my forehead and under my eyes before once again making sure to go ahead and blend that out. To set my face, I'm going to be taking my Airspun Translucent Powder and applying this under my eyes and my forehead before going ahead and going into my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and using this to help bronze my face, I'm going to be applying it to my cheekbones and also my jawline. For her bright, radiant flush, I'm going to be taking my ColourPop Esmeralda Court of Miracles blush and applying this to my cheekbones and blending it down to the apples of my cheeks. For my highlighter, I'm going to be taking my Revlon Prismatic Highlighter and applying this to my cheekbones before we move on to eyebrows. I'm going to be starting off by taking my NYX Precision Brow Pencil in Espresso and just going ahead and lightly filling in my eyebrows and blending it out using a spoolie. And then going into my ColourPop Disney Designer, it's a Princess Thing palette, taking a Boo. We're going to be using this to bring in some auburn tones to our brows, and I'm just going to be using an angled brush to apply that to the arch, and then set my brows with my Benefit Cosmetics 24-Hour Brow Setting Gel. I'm then going to be taking my Makeup Revolution concealer and just going ahead and chiseling out my brow shape a little bit more, since Judy Garland does have thinner brows. For my eyes, I'm going to be starting off by taking my Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer and just going ahead and priming my eyelids before going back into my It's a Princess Thing palette, taking Grumpy on a fluffy brush. I'm just going to be starting out the outer corner of my eyes, blending that into the crease, and then also applying this to my lower lash line as well. Next, we want to define our eye shape a little bit more, so I'm going to be taking Triton on a fluffy angled brush, applying this to the outer corner of my eye, and then also bringing this up to the sides of my nose, blending that up into my brows and down the sides of my nose, and also applying this to my lower lash line. I'm then going to be taking Chip, and then I'm just going to be lightly applying this to my eyelid, and then also bringing this up to highlight my brow bone as well, before taking a clean fluffy brush and just going ahead and blending this out. I'm then going to be taking my KVD Beauty Tattoo Liner in Mad Max Brown, and using this, I'm going to be creating a very small, simple, browned winged eye. We don't want anything too bold, just something that's going to help slightly accentuate our eyes and help define them a little bit more. And then you also want to apply a little bit of this to your lower lash line as well, stopping about halfway. Next, we're going to be prepping our eyelashes by curling them before going into our Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara and just sweeping this through our upper and lower eyelashes. For my lips, I'm going to be taking my ColourPop I Heart This Lippy Pencil and just going ahead and outlining my lips before going into my ColourPop Jasmine Lipstick and just going ahead and filling them in. And then I'm going to be topping that with my ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip Sailor Moon Lip Gloss. And then to give it a little bit more of a coral look, I'm diffusing that with my fingers before taking my Rom and Beauty Rose Splash Lasting Lip Stain and just applying this right on top. For my false eyelashes, I'm going to be taking my 415 Ardell lashes and just applying that to my upper lash line. And then last but not least, I'm going to be setting my face with my One Size Beauty Until Dawn Setting Mist. And that is it for my completed Dorothy-inspired makeup look from The Wizard of Oz. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to see next. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. And with all of that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!